Hello everybody, it's Janet Kelly. Lost a nail tonight. It was the first night back and I am so excited to say that. Like, just driving back in that direction, driving home, like, wow, this is like, I needed this, you know? So this is just gonna be like a money count and also just kind of like a recap of what happened tonight. What the hell? He's playing 2K, so I'm like looking over. So basically, this is change from when I stopped at the store after work, so that's not gonna get counted in. I'm just gonna organize all my 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s. What? Anyways, just gonna organize everything. And we're gonna talk about how tonight was. So I had to wear this all night, a mask obviously. So I did my makeup from like here and up because it was gonna be covered anyway. So you know, I didn't want to have foundation and stuff on there, so I just did that makeup down there. So yeah. It was good. It was good. It was like people who were already been like regulars there were there tonight. I saw a couple of new faces and people who have never been to that spot before were there. So that was cool. So it was new to me, new to them. So that was cool. You know, got to introduce me to that, and it was nice because it's like, okay, it's been 3 months, and it's people who come in who've been there before. I want to see new faces, but the people who have never been in there before, it's good to entertain them. So let me stop talking. But these guys were like, you know, throwing some crumpled ones. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, because what I like to do, what I've done before all this shit happened, was I would take them and put them in one of my shoe boxes. My shoe box is in the car right now. But take a shoe box that's not being occupied and just put all those ones in there. And then wait till it gets really full, and then I would take them all out and put them like in the bathroom with me when I take a shower so they can like unravel, or I just sit there and watch a show and just straighten them all out with a straightener. And I've saved a couple $100 doing that, so I think that's a pretty awesome saving method. So yeah, that's something I definitely want to do again. Let's see. I really should be doing this on the floor, but I'm on my bed. Let's see. So, we can do lap dances. That's one thing I was gonna say. We just have to wear a mask when we do them. And it's like, it's more like an air dance if you want to be more specific. But I got a couple of them despite that, so that's cool. It can only be one girl in the room at a time because it's like a communal type of lap dance room. Meaning that it's like multiple seats in that at a time. You know. Sometimes if the dollar comes like this, I'm like, should I add it to my straight ones? Should I add it to the crumpled ones? But yeah. So this is cool. It's good to have like another hustle besides OnlyFans and Cam Soda and stuff like that. What else? I mean, I feel like it was just business as usual. You know what I mean? Nothing really special besides wearing the mask and having to do lap dances at different times, you know, which would make some guys have to wait a little bit, but these guys have been waiting so long, so it's like, it's not like it was a big hassle for them to wait. Yeah, you know, I'm so hungry right now, man. I didn't really eat before I went to work because I just wasn't hungry and I didn't want to eat a lot and then be bloated, so it's just one thing I try not to do.
I've forgiven people who have done me way worse, you know what I mean?
See, I straightened some of these earlier, so that's cool.
You have to learn how to forgive people.
My average is usually like
That's the problem.
150 to 200. So like on a slow night.
North Carolina pissed off at the world for no reason. I ain't do shit to the niggas.
On a slow night, it's like not slow, but like on a night where I don't make that 150, it's probably like 100 or between 80 and 100, I'll say. Other than that, you know, it's like whatever. I'm not counting this, I'm just kind of facing them and making sure that I don't have any big bills in it. So that's good. Alright. But honestly, this is one thing I learned from quarantine is that you can sit there and be like, oh, I wish I made this much, I wish I made that much. And like I said, my average is 150 to 200. And to some girls, it's probably like, that's so low. Other girls, it's like, that's more than me. Other girls, it's like, that's what I make too. But it's like the nights where you only make like $80 are nights that I definitely took for granted. Like the last night I was there, I think it was either March 15th or 16th, March something. And it was like early March, right? And I was sitting there all distraught in the dressing room because I only made $80. And even though I went back tonight, it's like looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so selfish, you know what I mean? Because when you work a regular job, you gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid. So let's say like that first day or sorry, that first day of working, you know, let's say you calculate the hours and it's like $80, right? You're not gonna get paid that money until you finish the week or even like the week after, because bi-weekly and stuff like that. So yeah, it's good to just
not necessarily. I believe that there's
it's good to just
figure that created us and that has some hand in controlling the way that the world
it's good to be grateful
but that's where that stops.
That you
everything else is man-made.
Made money, you know.
I don't believe in anything man-made.
Now of course if my house fee, like my house fee is $15, right? If I sit there and I only make, if I make anything less than that, then of course I'll be mad because I didn't make a profit. But that only really happens once in a blue moon. Like there was like a snowstorm one time, so that's why I only made like $7 because I made, what was it? I can't do the math in my head right now, so I'm trying to face all these ones. But basically, you know, I made enough to pay the house fee, but then everything afterwards was just a little bit, because I think there was like probably like 1 or 2 guys in the whole entire night because it was a snowstorm, so nobody was coming out. But the snowstorm happened like after we all got there. Like we already heard the weather's gonna be shitty, but it just was like worse than we thought. So, and I wasn't driving at the time, so I had to give the girl who gave me a ride gas money. So I really didn't make any money that night, if you think about it. Hey, you know, dancers look out for each other, but at the same time, you know, you gotta drive your car. And so if you have no gas, especially, I'm not gonna sit there and not give you gas money. So I always like to start with the singles because it takes the most time. And the other ones, I kind of like to surprise myself too, you know what I mean? Because let's say this is like 100 and then I get to the big bills, I'm like, oh, that's a lot.
Not directly,
you know?
at least, because I do know that.
Alright, so
Indian and Arab people behave the fuck out of
I'm just gonna count this.
I said not directly, at least, because I do know that Indian
20.
and Arab people are really hateful people.
I hate when I'm counting it and like the one doesn't come off, so then I gotta like restart because I don't trust myself to get an accurate counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My back is like itching at the worst time.
Flexed up.
I'm not flexing this money, I'm just counting it, man.
Flexi Rogers over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Flexi,
7,
Lexi.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm trying to pay
16,
attention, but I get
17,
flexed on
18,
so hard over
19,
here.
20. Can you shut up? I'm trying to make a video.
Flexing the fuck out of me, though. It's hard to pay attention when I'm being flexed on so hard.
You're the one who should be flexing. You get to stay here and make money.
And make no money. What money am I making?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was like so nervous to get back there too because I'm just like, I was so nervous to get back there too because I'm just like, okay, how is it gonna be? Am I gonna make money? Is it gonna be packed? But it was, the thing is, like they said, 50% capacity. So, one thing to remember is that it's not gonna be as many people in there. It's already like slow for the most part, but I'm not gonna sit there and be picky. I'm already counting this. I'm already like, I'm pretty sure this is 200 right here, but let me finish counting so I get an accurate reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so that's the majority of the singles. I don't have any more in here. I kept in this bag here. Alright, I usually have like this rubber chicken bag that I carry, but I wanted to have enough space because I felt like tonight was going to be good. So I'm like, let me just get a bigger bag to carry around. Plus the zipper's a little funky on it too, so I didn't want to have to sit there and struggle to put money in there because that's just like, I want to keep moving, you know. I have these crumpled ones here, which I really want to put them straight into a box.
And guess what, Rob?
But I'm just going to put them in this bag for right now, back in my money bag.
If I ever get famous, right?
So,
guess what I'm going to do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Other than that,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
fucking
13,
I'm still gonna put this nigga on
14,
and promote his music and give him his own fucking money.
shit, 15, 16,
I'm not the
17,
kind of person who's facetious and holds
18,
grudges.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
And guess
30.
what? If he were to ever pop,
I'm counting it. What the hell? It's a pen.
I know. If he were to ever pop, he'd probably leave everybody behind.
31, 32.
On some fucking, oh, y'all didn't know.
So that's
y'all didn't
32,
know me.
33, 34, 35. That's the remainder of the singles, right? So that's $35 down there, right? I'm gonna get my stacks.
I know.
So it was 35, right? So I got, these are 20, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's just the singles. So far it's 135. Okay. For my big bills, 20, 40, 60, $80 in 20s. And I got another 10, two 10s, makes it 100. Okay, so now it's 235, and this 10 would make it 245. So
See, but
that's
here's
awesome
here's the
because
flip
it's
side to
been
that,
so long since I've been there, and so to make this from coming back is great. I know it's a Friday, so I was expecting to make, you know, 2 and up, but still, it's just like, it's a blessing. So I will say that I wish I walked around more because I wasted my time with this guy. He's like, I really want to talk to you, and you know, even before the pandemic, I didn't walk up to him before, but he was just talking about how the other girls don't like him, and then it's like, okay, well, you're broke, so it makes sense. Anyways, that was I'm glad I sat with him though, because now I know not to sit with him again. You know, sometimes it's good to just feel people out, and then just know who to not waste your time on for the next time. You know what I mean?
I was gonna
So,
say, if
245 for the first
here's
night
the
back
thing.
is great,
If he really
and I'm
wants
so
to
happy that I
record
went.
some music, like
So
he says he does, he
I'm
will
working
come
again
to the
tomorrow
studio.
night, so we'll see how that
The same reason,
goes.
the same thing
It's
he's
gonna be
saying to you about.
it's gonna be a
Vloggg.
Saturday, so stay tuned,
Why ain't you
and I'll
going
talk to you
back
guys
from there,
later.
bitch?
Bye.